Nayawa ko ito sila. Ito ko yun. Cardo na ba, Cardo?
OG's turn to ban.
Night Stalker.
Five seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. OG's turn to ban. Remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. OG's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Naga Siren.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick.
Razor.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Warlord.
OG's turn to ban.
Bad Rider.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. OG's turn to pick.
Terrorblade.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Legion Commander!
Choose your hero. Prepare for battle. 30 seconds to battle.
с разором.
Ну, PPD нужно гадать, куда пойдет.
是中单巨魔。
对，有小仙女这样的英雄，如果 one in the bag, do you also have the same faith in their draft?
The draft overall is better for Optic, definitely. I'm afraid that the OG's lineup need a lot of time to kick in together. They have a good combo with Naga Sleep, Warlock, but what after? I'm afraid that both Troll and the Legion Commander need at least 15 minutes to come online.
Looks like we are seeing a little bit of a swap up here, possibly. At least Big Daddy No Tail is taking to the mid lane on his Tiny. We're not going to be seeing Mad playing the Troll in the mid lane. And they even swap things around for the side of Optic. Pycat's here at the moment with Zai. So a little bit of a swap-arena going on.
I guess they don't want to have a matchup where Tiny is against the Razor. That's all for OG. They want to have a better matchup. You don't want to have a melee hero against the Razor. Even though Razor was slightly nerfed, still one of the best heroes against the melee cores. Look at this.
I know, what is happening? This mid lane? Optic have like 4 members just dancing around here, deciding where they think they need to ultimately decide to go. It looks like for now, CCNC, he's going to take a bit of a journey up to the top lane for his Razor. He gets a Riptide for his troubles, but realizes that that might be his best bet. So he'll be a little late to the CS game, while S4 has kind of free roam in the top lane for now. And then, you know, down bottom, as we can see, Mad and Fly going to be working in tandem to Zai and on the other front. So your support staff.
Yeah, Mad is already zoning them out, plus a Warlock as well, using a couple of those ranged whirling axes to steal the damage, slow them down. Meanwhile, Warlock pulling the wave. They even have a sentry to devour the lane ward, which is going to give them a lot of levels, a lot of XP denied as well. So this is actually a tri-lane with the Batrider. They should swap it around. Like, you can't have Batrider in a tri-lane situation.
Looks like Peter may hit the high road here, take his business elsewhere. Going for a little bit of casual harassment, obviously hoping to get his rummy hands onto this bounty rune here. Is he going to take it in front of Fly? Yes. He'll gladly walk away. Not before eating a good amount of harassment here. Fly just not really having it, and even forcing out the TP back home.
Yeah, Warlock is one of the best level 1 heroes with Shadow Ward. That's almost 200 damage. I mean, casting the old rivalry between Mad and PPD is cool, but the real question is, who invented memes?
Who invented memes?
Yeah.
No. I mean, you got one hand, you got Mad, very, very vocal on Twitter. Peter, very vocal
everywhere.
Everywhere. So I would have to side with Peter on that one.
I prefer PPD's in-game chat rather than Twitter. Most of the people can't see it, but you don't know what you're missing.
Green wall, by the way.
Both sides.
Yeah. Looks like Mad has going to be going on a bit of a cross-country trip here, parting from that bottom lane. He's heading all the way up north. Could end up possibly crossing with Peter here. Peter currently netted down. Jerix, here come the Axis. Oh, nice hard hit. S4 cuts him off from the front. That's going to be your first blood. It's Jerix. Does score the last hit. Zai shows up to play now with CCNC, and they're looking to battle it out with Mad. Mad on the retreat. S4 steps him off to the side. Mad will be fine, but he does a good chunk of damage. But your first blood is going to belong to...
So he's going to use a flask control. That's a good chunk of gold for Naga Siren. He's going to have enough to buy boots. I think they're going to still swap things around. They need a hero on the bottom. Warlock can't really stay there. So what do we have? Mid lane, 15-5 DS for No Tail against the 14 on a Terrorblade. Pretty even though No Tail has an upper hand whenever the meta is down.
Yeah, I mean, we have notoriously known that for Optic, Pycat, he's kind of going to be able to coast through the early game. He turns into quite the threat later on. The panel had acknowledged that. Pycat has been really playing stellar Dota as of recent here. We're going to see him right now possibly make a move for No Tail. Goes into Metamorph. Peter shows up, starts scratching at his rocky back, and even Zai getting on the action. It looks like they may be successful. Just like that, Pycat on the nose. Grab the kill. We're even, 1-1.
Yeah, they should be careful. It's the first night. That's where Night Stalker is active. Not as active as where he shines, that's the second Knight, but still. They should be able to read the movement, maybe move a Warlock, Legion Commander against the Batrider. That's the matchup that they want. Just use the press the attack, remove all the sticky napalm charges.
I mean, if you're a Night Stalker and you're at least participating a kill in your first night, you've met the quota here. We're already getting frisky early on. Wins the side of here. OG on the other side, though, have to depart from the lane. This really opens things up a bit for CC. Go to work. Much changes elsewhere here. 3-3 has been able to kind of get the lane to himself down here on the bottom already, level 5. So for him.
And Tiny has been nerfed again pretty much every patch. He gets a slight nerf. No less region plus avalanche cooldown increase. They're trying to make a go on him on a mid again, but seems like he knows this time.
Yeah, Jarek's intercepted it.
Plus there's a Warlock again. I mean, Legion Commander is really hard to kill with the Batrider and if Night Stalker moves, so where Night Stalker is gonna go is probably gonna be mid or top. So
Batrider's taking a journey all the way up to the top. We don't see the level 5 rotation too much, but it looks like Optic are going to be favoring the northern side of the map for now. Clear house and get some early damage onto this tier 1.
TCNC on the top lane wants to tank the tower so the siege grip lives. So actually push the tower. Meanwhile, Mad TP'd back to jungle, used the shrine because he reads. Mad is a player that reads the enemy movement really well.
Yeah. What do you think about Mad as of recent here? That obviously he's had to fill kind of some big shoes here for OG as of recent. You know, them and Resolution did depart. Mad accepted that. Mad getting tossed up and over here from No Tail. They look to tag team this one up. PPD in a bit of trouble. Does pop the wand to make it away, and it does help him survive. Makes it up to the high ground. Oh, spoke too soon. The lingering dot damage is going to be the end of him.
The Shadow Word. They managed to take down the top tower. TCNC and Batrider both TPing right away on the bottom, and they want to defend this tower, but I don't think they're going to make it in time. Yeah, they might get a return kill, but that's going to be all. I don't think OG expects them to come.
I like this from Jarex. He's probably going to just have to be that sacrificial support, scouting on through to see if there's any rotations over, but Optic, they're made their move regardless to go for S4 on this one. The stickies begin to pile up. CCNC dishes out the extra bit of damage, and it's going to be 3-3. Who claims that one, so OG do manage to snag first tier 1 of the game, but it will cost them a kill.
Yeah, someone should beat off from OG, get the XP and the gold, since 4 of the heroes from Optic were showing on the bottom lane. Yeah, you were talking about Mad, big shoes to fill.
Yeah, what do you think?
I know that he had a big desire to play again, so that's a positive thing.
Be hungry, you know?
Yeah, be hungry for the win. He's been on a coach seat for way too long. But I guess we need more time. I know he's super skilled individual.
Yeah, just, you know, it's tough time right now. I mean, especially if you're playing in the mid lane, you have heavy competition out there.
I was thinking of ways to counter Tiny. Like if you pick a lot of paper heroes with no HP, you can easily counter him because paper beats rock.
Oh. I may be able to wiggle his way out from this one here. Approach was being made from both Jarex and Mad, but now they're going for their own 180 play. Move on to Jarex. Timed out stun. Here comes the flame break. The mighty Owl begins to torch up the little fish.
I'll be honest, that
Jarex drops. I picks that one up, and Optic pull ahead now, 3-2.
And you said you love that Batrider set Bebop, and
that is Bebop
Rockstar.
Of Bebop and Rocksteady from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and if you don't know what that is, then
you should just disconnect. Just
you're too young to be playing this game, I guess. Fantastic set.
So this is where the problems start for OG. They're gonna rely so much on Tiny to make some space, but he's not having the greatest time, so his Blink Dagger is not gonna come up for the next at least 4 minutes, or Shadow Blade, whatever he decides to go for.
So how can they help that a bit? I mean, they have Duel up and ready. Is it just on them to try to go on the hunt and try to make some kills happen with him participating in it?
Well, they're gonna rely more on S4 because he has more farm than Tiny. So with the Tiny and Legion Commander, they have enough burst damage to take pretty much anyone down. They just need the levels on Warlock. When you play support Warlock, you don't need more than level 2 Shadow Word. It's just a waste of spells. Probably you're gonna see Fatal Bonds and Upheaval max after.
Yeah, I know the panel had mentioned the nice synergy between the Siren song and the Upheaval. Pretty damn pungent. Yeah, Zai and Jarek's kind of battling it out a bit. Zai maybe feeling a little bit of those nerf numbers right now. Jarek's riptides him, turns it around, gets off the ensnare. Zai says, step the hell off to force him back. Good levels coming in here. A little Dark Willow, but now reinforcements have showed up. Here comes Mad, round in the corner, dishes out the Tomahawks, but does go into that Shadow form. TP, and he's gone, just like that. But down to below, 3-3, eats a tiny combo, gets the lasso, pulls No Tail to the high ground, and he's looking to soar away from the haters right now, but they get the net. They look to buckle him down, he goes for the TP, can he make it out? Get out and away, and he's going to be fine.
Yeah, the raindrop charge saves him. 33 has a lot of farm. 500 gold away from that Blink Dagger. That's gonna help them start the fight. At that time, Night Stalker will have a second Knight.
Oh, mid lane. A jump is happening here for Little Quinn. They started off with the Jarek's ensnare, but with the power coming in, DOTA2 and company, they're going to be able to finish the job. Zai tries to assist, but it's just a little too late.
Yeah, Zai used the 2 ultimates to try to save him, and Bedlam was still ready.
Cute little hero. Still feeling pretty damn relevant in the early game right now. We have OG as a 4-man, looking to tag team some neutral camps up and then perhaps go on the move. I see Fly does have some of that purple stuff in the pocket.
Yeah, they're gonna shrine up and try to go for a smoke, get Legion Commander some damage probably on a bot lane. They have a rock ready, so they are fine to fight. There's the first knight coming out from Night Stalker. He just hit level 6, so you want to use it at the best timing that you have. That's 11:20. Then 12-minute mark it turns night again.
Here comes OG. Rolling on through, looking to go for some looking to go for some rock drops. CC&C is there in the mid lane. Peter nearby. Peter might have to move forward and tank this one if he spots everything out, and he will see that the jig is up, and he will pay the price for it. I'm sure the support is happy to tank the gank on that one. Could have been a lot more devastating for Optic.
Yeah, Pycat meanwhile is pretty much free farming. There is, what is he going for?
Slot up a Yasha just for now.
Manta style first item. I feel like Terrorblade needs either Hurricane Pike or drums just to tank it up and excel his farm.
Oh, the chase may be on here from OG. Fly's looking to move in. There's the song. Fly's got the rock in his pocket, looking to drop it up. And S4 is looking to walk in to go for the duel. And here it comes. Boom! It gets dropped. The Sunder does come off just before the rock is able to find connection, but they still have so much power to be able to go for the finish. But look at Optic moving in, trying to get something for themselves. Lasso up, get the pullback, but S4 still living on. They bump him back with the flame break, and eventually they will be able to barbecue him up. Looking to go for the follow-up +1. It's Mad. Next on the crosshair. They will leash him back home. Triple kill coming in for 3-3. It is Optic Gaming. Take this one.
I didn't see if Legion Commander was silenced at the back lines because I was watching the Terrorblade. They didn't manage to lock him down, so Sunder was used, which pretty much canceled the whole fight. And when you have a Night Stalker running at you who's pretty high level and the Batrider, it's pretty hard to take a fight like that.
Yeah. Surprise though. Pycat was able to make him really sweat for it. Good assistance there from the rest of Optic, are able to... Optic feeling pretty good in control. Looks like we do, of course, have that blink at the ready, already well on the way for the 4-step as well.
So, Legion Commander still has no damage. It feels... They might get a hands on Zai. Look at No Tail
flying,
pulling out the Chappie.
Oh. Peter waiting on the low ground here. That was incredibly awkward, just like ships in the night. Zai sails through. Now a pop to the mid lane here is Pycat. Metamorph, and they look to soften up this mid tier 1 as much as possible. The Control ulti looking to come out because they square up in the river, and it's going to be Peter who gets ripped apart from Fly. Now tension back at the mid lane. The rest of Optic will withdraw. OG do make the rotation over. They'll be able to at least hold that one. Still can't help but, yeah, feel like OG we're hoping to still get a lot more duel with the rock. Just gonna try to settle for at least a little bit more of an economy boost by pushing through to tier 1, but a lot of time that they're gathered together if they're not able to achieve anything.
No tail, just hiding on a mid lane with that shadow amulet. Remind me of that flare, huh?
Oh, Jabby?
Could be, yeah.
That's one of No Tail's favorite friends, as far as I know. He's just learning from the best.
So stack is being pinged out from Optic. Only one stack. Do we have anything else stacked for OG? We have a couple of stacks where Legion Commander is farming.
No one's farming and doing stacks as much as 3-3 though, man. He's still soaring over the top of everyone in the net worth. He's going to have his full Batrider tool belt. Get ready to the 30-minute mark here.
Yeah, 33 is kind of a player, the greedy one who gets a lot of gold and items, but he utilizes it. That's the thing. Like he likes to play aggressive, which benefits him. That's where the gold comes from.
All right, for OG side, Fly's rock is back up. Is it in their best interest to utilize the rock and take as many fights as possible once it is ready to them? And full damage needs to start coming at some point.
Yeah, it feels like they should try to seek a fight. It's gonna be a daytime in a couple of seconds. They should use it. I mean, PPD still has ulti, but it's only 40 seconds duration.
Like No Tail will sweep through this mid lane to be able to get the finish onto Shadowblade, but there's the ulti pop from Peter.
So they know ulti is popped. The Night Stalker is pretty much useless during the daytime. So does the Fly have a smoke? Yeah, one purple stuff. The smoke, they should be able to use it right after.
Would get pretty nervous for OG if they cannot make this gank movement successful.
They want to, yeah.
Game is even 6-6. It still feels like this is Optic's early game at the moment, but OG now. Go on the move.
So seems like 33 knows that something is up. They don't have... Oh, they actually had the vision. The D4 that was covering the Ancients, but they smoked under the sentry, but they saw them, so that's gonna be a lot of time wasted.
They saw
from
coming
Optic.
from one side and not come out the other, so something's fishy there. I was actually going to bring that up earlier, but didn't get the chance until you just acknowledged it. Optic have been starting this game off with some really nice aggressive wards, really just planting the deep vision to see those early rotations. That OG think is going to be undercover. Dive in duel. Is this going to be the opportunity? It looks like it's not. Zai's able to make it out, fend off the trouble. They still want to get the little girl, and can they do it? He pops out, and it looks like they will be able to get the job done. But still, heavy commitments coming in, only for a little support. Probably not as thirst-quenching for OG as they'd like.
Yeah, there's a song used, they just want to run away. Okay, they're setting up something on the bottom.
Yeah. On to Peter. Now looks to step away. No Tail's there. Catches with the stun. Is he going to go for a toss back? Nope, just tosses him straight up and down. And we'll be able to get the job done there. Meanwhile, back in mid lane, we got CCC in 33 looking to fly. He jumps on board. Gets the lasso. Gets the pullback. But look who shows up now. No Tail getting into the action. Not going to be able to get the save for Fly, but they might be able to get a return kill. So close to get the finish on the S4, and it's 3-3. Who gets it done? Double kill for him. CCC able to scoot away from trouble. Unless they get a toss, can they do anything about it? I don't think so.
Yeah, you can't toss the golem.
That would have been pretty badass, but he's too big and heavy.
So again, 33 with some big plays. Started stacking on Warlock, then changes the target because Legion Commander can dispel it with press the attack and just uses ulti on him, and they get a double kill.
Well, you know, can't help but feel like it was a good amount of rotational power from OG. Not as much as they were hoping to get here. Batrider now has moved past his 4-staff, has a duels now queued up.
Still no damage on Legion Commander. It always feels sad when Legion Commander has a start like that. Has a good timing on a Blink Dagger, but can't get
Looks like
any
they might
damage.
get it now.
First one, yep. Nope.
Oh.
I guess Tiny was afraid that he's gonna toss Legion Commander, so he didn't want to use it. But if he used it, they would have enough enough damage to actually take him down.
Miscalculated, unfortunately, there for OG. And the wait continues for the first bit of bonus damage here for S4.
Yeah, pretty even game so far. Not too much kills, not too much action.
Mad might be in trouble. Runs straight to 3-3 and PPD. They bump him back, they hit him with the silence. He has one more second for the lasso, but it's not even necessary. But they do find a new target to use the lasso on, and how convenient. It's going to be little Jared's right here. He has no song to be able to bail himself out, but here comes No Tail looking to assist. Dishes out the wombo combo, but it is not going to be good enough. And he might have just handed himself over into trouble. He goes down. Jared could be next. He tries to do work with the hammer. They might just have been able to bail him out from trouble, but they still lose that score.
Again, 33 with these small, sneaky plays. He saw that Naga is channeling. He uses a 4-staff, just a 4-staff Terror Blade outside of it before it even hits.
What a bro.
This sustains.
Looks like CCNC will be able to get that finish on the mid-tier 1 tower while that's happening. Guy who's dancing around with or spotting him out. 33 goes on the move with Peter yet again. They found a little fish lady and they're going to serve up some barbecue. I don't think you can barbecue sushi.
I mean, you can, but it's probably not edible.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Right, full control here it looks like for Optic as they continue to claim objectives now and take down some side kills. They move themselves ahead 12-9 with 12k bonus.
Sadly for Optic, meta is down with that DD. They could easily taken the Roche.
Under attack.
The problem is for OG that they have Troll who's keeping up with Terrorblade, but he still needs way more time to come online than Terrorblade. He needs to get that BKB so he can actually be in the fights, otherwise they can just easily kite around him.
Troll will pick up the stacks.
Yeah, the Whirling Axe's damage is really shitty. So they know meta is down, so good timing from OG to take the Roche. They even have this deep ward, which gives them a lot of vision. I expect Jarex to stand out. But yeah, look at Jarex position. Always
They're bodyguarding this so hard right now. I mean, there's really no chance for Optic to be able to intercept. They are rotating over like they want to do so. I think the timing is just going to be a little bit off. There's the finish of the Roche. I think once that's seen, Optic will decide to pull off. They were able to at least get that tier 1 on the bottom as well. Able to score some money in their own pockets. But CCNC now pops the Eye of the Storm once he sees the approach coming in from Mad, and they're looking to make a move. 3-3 going to the skies. Starts to soften them up a bit. The stun could be coming in. Do they want to go in? They know they're hesitant. There's a Song waiting behind them. There's a Shadow Blade and Tiny waiting behind them. Optic are super nervous about moving in and taking this fight. Yeah, so they just say, let's get the hell out of here.
Tiny is too big. He can't even through the bramble maze without activating it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It looks like both teams will split the difference here. Go their own course. Optic taking to southern side. Rotations coming in from Mad. Peter gives him a good handshake and hello, welcome. More rotations are coming in, but Optic do have numbers down here. Mad already about 50% life. It's going to look tasty for Optic. Stun does connect, but Force Staff and Quinn will move away from the trouble. Take it away. OG will not pursue too much further. They're in the direction. Still seeing Pycat, top of that net worth and getting his own bit of free farm all the way up here at the top.
Yeah, Troll will easily catch up with that Battle Fury. He can keep up, but the problem is, okay, there's a Song used.
Are they able to catch anyone though? Looks like they are. Dive right into the mix, but good flame break bump back, and they get the instant takedown of S4. Now moving into the action with the rocket to get dropped right on top of the head here. Can they get the burst power? Looking to go from Peter and company. No, it's OG on the run. Pycat able to score the kill onto Fly. And it looks like they're not done yet. The dual setup is there for Mad, but 3-3 is looking forward and possibly onto Jarek, but he finds himself in a bit of trouble. Chopped up in the bum. And Mad's going to be able to get the takedown. That is the pop of the ages here. CCNC waiting with Zion, Peter, and company, but OG rotating in, back on the action. Can Optic still be able to make this work? Pycat has that Sunder still ready to go. Fly is going to get eviscerated on this one. Hammer drop. connection onto Zai, but that will be the end of it. When the dust settles, this one seems to belong to Optic, getting a few more in numbers.
Yeah, they were split again, and this is the second time. They were getting caught. They should be the one who are initiating the fights with the Legion commander. But problem is, Legion doesn't deal that much damage at this point. Plus, you on the other side, you even have a Razor who has dual scepter, which is great for catch or just disabling Legion commander while he duels.
So. But yeah, no damage yet for S4 onto this one. And that was a buyback also used. Why? Just to take hits for the fight.
They need to cut into back lines, try to kill Dark Willow with Tiny if possible. The problem is they lack control. They have a net, they have a Tiny combo, but it's really a long cooldown.
Oh, okay. Not enough to be able to instantly finish her off. I will be able to make it away. Meanwhile, though, Peter gets a takedown onto S4 with, of course, assistance coming in from 3-3. Hard life right now for your Legionnaire. The rest of OG, though, have taken to the northern lane and go for the run tier 1. We'll see if Optic look to defend.
Yeah, OG is not backing out. They have a troll with the BKB, so they can take a fight. They should back after this tower because Legion Commander is missing.
Brave Current.
Yeah, this game you need to have Lincoln Spheres on your cores against the Thunder, Batrider, Ulti, Razor, Static Link.
Possibly here for Peter. Big Daddy puts him in the river, hits him up with a combo, and the chase is on now. CCNC looking to get a bit of vengeance for his captain. Leash is up, no tail. He does get tossed back, and that's when he decided to go the other direction.
A lot of melee heroes. This is a great game for Razor, plus has Naga's illusions he can drain the damage from.
Great for Razor, great for Dark Willow. They have to all work and fight through that maze. Very tough game for these cores who need to kind of get in and make fisticuffs happen.
Yeah, Thorblade decided to go for Lincoln Sphere as well against the duel, against the Naga Siren's net. I mean, it gives him tankiness as well.
That looks like it's going to be a Scotty, so even more tankiness.
Yeah, they have enough frontliners. 33 Razor plus a Night Stalker, and they have a good save in a Dark Willow. It's going to be really hard for OG to take down this Terrorblade.
Be on the move here. Spor's got the duel. Fly has the rock. They're going to be able to get, looks like from the high ground, they may be able to see. They ping him out. There's the jump. There's the duel with the blade mail. Is it going to be enough damage? I don't know if he's going to be able to get the finish with the bonus, but they may be able to at least take the Razor. Oh, No Tail wants him. Can't quite get him. Doesn't have the skills available. Meanwhile, though, was able to get the takedown of Zai. Mad gets the kill on PPD.
Yeah, that's exactly what they need to do with the Tiny. Now that he has Echo Saber, he can easily blow up that Dark Willow in the backlines.
Taunting a bit here. No Tail, but obviously going to get purged away. Assistance coming in from S4.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
While though Pycat is scoring some split pressure here, taking down that tier 2 in the top lane. Optic, you know, they may suffer a couple of losses, but they continue to pressure in the objective forward.
Yeah, most of the time when you play Tiny and you want to go for that Shadow Blade, you get the 30+ damage, especially if you go for Echo Saber build.
Oh yeah.
Like the double hit, that's extra 60 damage. They don't have too much magical damage this game. Like you have a Razor and Terrorblade both cores have no magical damage whatsoever.
Too scared of Dark Willow, I guess? Yes.
Dark Willow and the Batrider, but Batrider more kites you with sticking a palm that he actually deals the magical damage.
Like Optic will reside up towards the northern half of the map, getting a couple of more of that aggressive vision down, while OG take to bottom lane here. Optic to the bottom lane. Song out here from Jarek's a defensive one. Slithered away from like potential trouble. He at least saw PPD and didn't want to have any part of that. Song is going to be down now for a fair amount of time. That is the setup potential. One of the biggest setup potentials here for OG.
Yeah, even with the nerfs Spirit Vessel, it's still a great item. Like, you can't use the blinks, it stops the region. It doesn't stop it completely, but you know what I mean.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Optic whipping their way down through this bottom tier 2 tower. It looks like rotations are going to be coming. OG possibly looking to go on the defensive here. Like the positioning though, Zai waiting on the outline. Same with 3-3, watching from the high ground here to see if there's going to be any possible approach. It looks like nothing will be there for the team. Optic will take that one easily. Their net worth begins to just creep up a little higher. 5K of their advantage. Ooh, look at this. Might have been able to spot out some trouble. They make the move in. The lasso pullback. The Rockets are committed right now. They're stuck in their spot. 3, they're going to go down as Mad just rips him apart. Rules is there for CCNC as he tries to scoot away, but there's a fall that's there, being able to get the finish. This one looked to belong to OG as they break through the green wall. Another one will fall. 3 to drop at this point. Zai French to make it out, but boom! It's bashed in the face. Mad with the triple. Oh, definitely the best and most prominent fight for OG so far.
Yeah, they will threaten the tier 3 towers because Roche is not up. It's up in 29 seconds. I guess they're gonna have a good vision around them with the mirror image. But they might go. Okay, so yeah,
Buyback.
Optic Gaming will need to use a couple of buybacks. I mean, you're playing against Troll plus press the attack from Legion Commander. They just want to use the glyph. Yep.
Chopping away here. Coming in from Matt with the assisted bit of damage coming out now from S4. This tier 3 seems to belong to them.
It's time to back right now. I don't know why Terrorblade didn't use meta in the previous fight.
Jump in. 3, 3. No lasso quite yet. Still needs 10 more seconds.
So meta is popped.
Song's up. Jerix uses it. Are they going to consider turning around? No. This one is all for a clean getaway.
But Jerix is going to be in problem. I guess they can sacrifice him.
He's just the getaway driver. And he is going to be whipped apart right now. Even tries to force him closer back to their home base. Although split pressure is continuing to come out from Pycat.
Jerix should buy back and they should go for a Roche. They know Roche is up.
Well, Optic's already made the move into it. The work is there. Will OG do something about it? They smoke, but they're not getting action, turns around, looks to bash and get the rip part on 2-3-3. Nice. Up and down. Meanwhile, No Tail gets that finish onto CCNC. But we're not done yet. Pycat gets the Thunder off. Looking to go for the finish. They will get that takedown. No one from OG to drop at this point, and they're looking to claim up even more. 3-3 will be next, and they make it 3.
Tiny. Okay, he gets it.
Nice stun onto Zai, tossing him right up and down. Straight to hell, and he will fall.
That's 3 Roche. That's Cheese and Aegis on the 2 of your cores.
Whoa.
Oh, they might even go for... The mid-ranks are gonna fall, definitely. But I wonder if they want to go for tier 4s and just finish the game.
Cheese? Guys, it's Gouda. Cheese! Alright. Someone will go back and get it, I'm sure.
S4, hello? What is this? Cheese? And what is this? Cheese?
I'll get the cheese, guys. Don't worry about it. Alright, I got it.
They know meta is down for another 45 seconds. Tier 2 towers are up, so they might go for tier 4s, actually.
Are they going to go for the jugular? No. Down south, they see it. It still stands, and they'll head that direction. Some minor pressure coming in all the way up to that top lane for OG that they will have to deal with, but still, this game quickly went from a 6K advantage nearly for Optic Gaming all the way back and around the other direction. 6 to 7K advantage now for OG.
Yeah, say that to my face is gonna backfire.
Chopping away here, Mad gets some good work in on this tier 3, but Optic has now got here for the defense. Mad knows that he has the power to be able to put in some extra pressure and has the second life to work with. Are they going to force him to use the Aegis right now? Looks like not. And gets the assistance from that Lincoln Sphere. That refraction, though. Get the hell off my back.
Spirit Vessel plus press the attack, the increased heal, plus a Shadow Word. They want to just get the shrines, get some extra gold, and they know that they can't run from behind.
They're pretty damn clean so far for OG. Felt like a little bit of a nervous start, not getting those early successful rocks or duels, but here they are, looking to go in for some more work. They put Matt out in front. They continue to hit them with all the assistance they can. Press the attack.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Stepped
attack.
So still Aegis on him. BKB is 8-second full dataless on Tiny. That means a lot of damage in the back lines, plus on the reaction. So that
deep dive in duel to lock CC&C in. It's placed a follow-up rock, and the chopping coming in from Matt. Matt able to get the work done. It looks like his first life could fall, or am I speaking too soon again? There's the Sunder off. Looking to go for no tail. They get that one at least. Pycat picks it up. Fly now stuck in a bit of the mix. He knows that he's done for it, so he'll just take that one on the chin. Double kill from Pycat. OG take their lead. Don't get a Rax on that one, so was a pretty fair defense from Optic. They're not done yet. Briefly looking to go in, gets the Yules. Mad trying to turn around, still has that Aegis. And Optic force him to pop the Aegis here. Look like it.
So meta is gonna be down in the next couple of seconds. They should regroup and try to go again. Use that cheese and Aegis. Pycat deals ton of damage in this fight. His level 22. Minus 10-second reflection cooldown, plus he already has MKB against the mischance from Troll. Just went all in with the damage. 10-second reflection cooldown, plus he already has...
right in front of him, F4. That's my room.
So Troll has... That's a full nullifier. He just needs to use the check. Once he gets to level 25, Battle Trance Dispels, that's gonna be huge. Against the Dark Willow, against Bat Rider and Night Stalker as well. Plus it also removes the reflection.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Which can actually do a lot of work with that.
The cooldown on Battle Trance 35, so that's a lot.
Like every fight. We'll have it up at the ready. OG getting themselves situated back towards this bottom lane yet again, looking to go for the finish. What they had started with those racks. Meanwhile, Optic pressuring that top lane as much as possible to at least limit the amount of time that OG would be able to commit to this bottom lane. But as you can see, Mad is already into the mix here. Still sports that extra life, now sports that nullifier. They get that first rack's already down to about half of its life. See Optic trying to put a little bit more priority on trying to bash. No tail possible, but here comes trouble. Bash, lock down, and take out CC&C. Just like that, out of this one, over a minute without a buyback at his ready. Could this be the beginning of the end right now? Matt eating a lot of damage. And that refraction, that's going to be popped from Peter. They use the Fortify. Still preserving the racks right now, but there goes Matt. He's looking to go for the finish, and he should be able to get the one down. Will he finally pop his Aegis? Yes, he will. Now the rest of OG thinking about making the move in. Have Rock now at the ready from Fly if they'd like to use it. Are they going to go for it if the positioning is there? Jarex helps to set it up. Is able to get the sleep onto 2. Will they commit for it? The hammer, drop, stun, Francis out. No commitment from the Rock just yet. The cheese will be gobbled. There's going to be the finish of PPD. There's the Rock, looking to make a move in. Pycat struck forward. He's looking to go for the Sunder, but can't find a good target. And at this point, you're just kind of in a bit of an awkward position. He steps away. If OG could just wait this one out. Oh my! He might almost go down without getting the Sunder off. He had to Manta away from that Spirit Vessel. Makes it back to the fountain.
So they're just fine with it. Did Tiny use the cheese? Yeah, he had to. Check. Yep. He didn't handle it to someone. Nope. So this Lincoln Sphere on Troll is doing some awesome work because he is the frontliner. Tiny is just positioning himself well, staying behind, using a combo, and going back. He even bought the Blink Dagger as 5th item, so he can be the one initiating on the Terrorblade, just to finish him off.
For CC&C, it seems like OG just really no hesitation if they have an opportunity to find the jump onto the Razor. He gets deleted out of these fights pretty damn fast.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like Razor is doing any damage in these fights. Yeah. Most of the time he is dead first, but his best job would be just to try to use Static Link on a Troll. That's it. So he can't deal the damage.
Low pop here from Optic. 3-3. Is able to get the lasso grab. He's on little Jarex here. They will be able to finish her off.
Jarex wanted to break the smoke because Jarex breaks most of the smokes, period. But they had a better vision with the Night Stalker and Firefly.
Still though, sure, happy that their little fish support's going to be just tanking up these ganks. Optic will need a lot more than that if they're hoping to kind of get themselves back into the mix for this one. A 9k advantage still sits here for... They'll just kind of step back and continue to farm, waiting for these cooldowns, waiting for the rock to come back up. Maybe even playing it extra safe and holding out for the next Roche.
So Troll didn't go for Battle Trance this spell, which is...
The word? Cooldown, huh?
So cooldown is 3 seconds. You can use it permanently.
Blind.
Yeah, but the blind is not that good since Terrorblade already has Monkey King bar. I mean, the damage is fine, but I still think Battle Trance would be a better choice.
Darkness called out here from Peter. Optic are frantic to kind of relieve a lot of the pressure from both mid and top lane. No, CC&C though lingering around a little too long, and he is instant deleted. Damage comes in there for S4, and Optic will disperse. Started the game with no extra damage, now he's up to 50. S4, more utility lockdown hero at this point.
Yeah, does he have a buyback? No buyback. 50 gold, he will get it. If they reach the base, he will be alive. There's still $32 on top.
Rough situation though for Optic. And is this one of those cases where you just hold out for a strong high ground defense, or is it on them to kind of try to make some moves outside the base and catch, you know, OG with their pants down?
They're in a bad spot right now because the only one who deals damage is Terrorblade. Once meta is down, it feels like they don't have anything to fight with. They can kite around, take fight, get a couple of kills, but it doesn't feel like they can wipe OG. The next Roche will respawn in 10 seconds, so that's gonna be huge for OG. Song is up, so they know that they can be threatened, and with the lanes being pushed out, plus Naga Siren illusions, it's gonna be hard for them to move out of the base. Do they have a smoke? No one has a smoke on side of Optic, so it means they won't be able to contest. That's a third Roach, which means Refresher Shard is ready.
Who do you think should take it?
I mean, Warlock sounds good, but Legion Commander might get it.
Really? The double duel. Song, just a safety song. The song of safety. Safety dance, if you will.
Yeah. So, Naga Siren with Heaven's Halberd, which is great against the Terrorblade. He has a Lincoln, but still. What else do we have? So that's a Refresher on Warlock, plus Lotus Orb.
They thinking about moving for Matt here? It's going to be a real tough cookie to crack. Got that Aegis, he's got a lot of assistance. They decide, they get the lasso pullback, but the rock counters there. Matt begins to go straight to work and quickly takes out Peter. Say that to my face. Moves right in, gets it done, and it's going to be 3-3 as the next takedown. S4 claims both of them. Could be the final hurrah. Pycat's looking to swing it out to the bitter end here. Full Metamorph, Sunder already committed, and now that the Aegis and the second life return, it looks like they'll easily clear out CC&C. This Mad guy is godlike at this point, and they ain't done yet. 3-3 manages to hold on a little bit here, but takes to the skies to try to make it away. S4 is pretty low, but buybacks begin to trickle in from the rest of Optic on this one. 33 is able to soar up and away and blinks out in further trouble. Could have been a lot more disastrous, but still, Victim's going to be there. Pycat so low. Spirit Vessel, Axes, and is on the run with 140 life, and the song will place. And on his deathbed, snoozing away. He'll go down, and so will CC&C. CC&C, 90 seconds, no buyback there. Pycat already uses his, but he has no Metamorph. I think this might be it.
Yeah, this could be it. They use Cheese, Aegis, and Refresher Shard, so it means that they could have killed Peter. That's just way too much damage from No Tail.
No Tail. So much. Zai is there, and then he's not. Pycat moving in with everything he has, but it is not much. He just gets instantly destroyed, and this one is over. It is going to be OG. Dreaming Green taken away.
Well, the team and beat them.
Yes, it wasn't in NA though, but
It doesn't matter. It's on neutral territory. That's what matters. Do they look happy? Let's check the faces. Mad is happy, man.
oh man, No Tail with the biggest grin on his face on that one. I mean, what'd you